Hello, how you doing? How you doing? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing fine. My name is Rodriguez Owens. I go by Rod Owens, and I'm from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. That's north of here. Going towards Virginia is right before you get to the Virginia border. That's where my hometown is. And I got here in Fayetteville. Well, Rayford actually is where I live, but I got to this area because I was military. That's how I ended up here. The degree that I'm pursuing is biblical studies with a minor in Christian leadership. Um, one fact about me is that one unusual fact is that I jumped out of airplanes. I don't know how unusual that. Not a lot of people jump out of airplanes, I guess. Unless you're in the military. Some people do it for fun. But either way, I think it's still unusual. It's unusual to me, and I do it. It's still unusual to me. My conversion experience is basically, just to be completely honest, I was not raised in church. I did not grow up a believer. I knew about God. I heard about God, but I wasn't a follower of God like that. I was the type of person that, I would talk about God. I would use God in sentences and all the good stuff, but I wasn't a follower. I didn't really know God like that. So I didn't grow up in church. There was no kind of anything about my life that was about church and God and things like that. And that was pretty much my whole entire life, all the way up until about last year. But let me go back. Even though when I was in the Army, going on deployments, I would keep a little Bible with me, the little small Bibles you put in your pocket. I had a Bible with me. I never opened the Bible. I had a Bible in my house. I never opened the Bible. Like I said, I was the type of person that I saw God. I used the word God. I saw the books, but I never was really into it. Like it's a difference in having the books and saying, "Oh yeah, God got me," and saying all these things. But it's a difference when you actually have a relationship. That's a big difference, right? My conversion. Oh, yeah, also I wasn't going to church. I was the type of person that you only can find me in church on Easter. I was an Easter person. I would show up on church for Easter, and then you wouldn't see me again to next Easter maybe, right? That was how I was, and then and I wasn't following God. I really wasn't really trying to hear too much about God either. On a serious note, to be completely honest, and one day, well, my wife was going to Manna over on Cliffdale. I wasn't going. I didn't go. I wasn't into it. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't participate at all. I wouldn't go. And then we ended up moving to Rayford. We got to Rayford, and I decided that I was gonna go with her one time. And that time I decided to go with her to church, to Rayford site. That's when my life changed right there. I don't know what, something happened to me that day, and it changed my life. And that was about a year ago. And ever since then, that's what I've been doing. And I was in Growth Track, and that's where I converted at in Growth Track. I had one of the Growth Track leaders give me the salvation prayer, gave my life to God, and that's what I've been doing ever since. And hey, here I am. Now I'm pursuing a degree. Who would ever thought that I would be pursuing a degree from where I come from and to where I'm at now? It's a pure blessing. I can't even put it in words. I don't know what to say, how to describe it. It's just the best thing that could have ever happened to me in my life. I'm thankful. I'm glad to be here to enjoy this class with each and every one of you. I'm really blessed and thankful.